The last 2 decades have brought wave upon wave of change to our country, affecting all aspects of our society, the financial service industry included. This is the story of how a group of far-sighted individuals from all across the country came together to fight a common foe, and in the process, created an industry. 20 years ago, there was no financial service center industry. Check cashers were a disparate group of businesses and entrepreneurs that worked independently and faced individual challenges on their own. And then a national threat arose that required us to come together. And come together, we did.
Well, the goal was to bring us together and to find out what we can do together and for each other.
The FiSCA's greatest accomplishment really was being organized in the first place and present a unified body that could not only show some strength in Washington with regulators and legislators, but could also begin to develop products and services that individual operators could not do on their own.
Federal legislation was introduced by Senator Howard Metzenbaum that would have crippled us all. Together, we fought that legislation and the misguided and uninformed attitudes behind it. We found strength in our numbers and the knowledge we shared. We declared ourselves an industry that spoke through one voice. United we fought, and united we won. The bill was defeated.
Early on, I realized that Jerry Goldman had a vision, a political vision, of how FiSCA was going to improve the lot of its members.
We began to meet with each other, exchange notes, and understand that this industry was, for many years, misunderstood and in many cases maligned. And that there was a message to give and a story to tell.
Since that first victory, FiSCA has been the industry's tireless advocate for its members and for the customers they serve. It has worked to change perceptions and create competitive advantages for its members, and the association would not exist without the dedication and commitment of those who forged the way.
The FiSCA organization has been the kind of standard bearer for the industry for the last 20 years.
Building on that initial success, we worked hard to expand our presence in Washington, to educate lawmakers and regulators about our businesses and the important role we play in the daily lives of millions of Americans. Through this aggressive outreach, we changed how we and our customers were perceived. We bolstered our industry's reputation to the betterment of everyone.
Being the eyes and ears for the financial service business and its members throughout the whole country makes FiSCA a very, very important part of how our industry reacts to the present and looks to the future. FiSCA also opens the door and gets us to the table to a lot of regulatory agencies that have our future in their hands.
Policy successes and new initiatives helped us further enhance our reputation. Our many successes include development of federal legislation to address the epidemic of bank discontinuance, creation of a Bank Secrecy Act compliance program that is universally acknowledged as the industry standard, the NetSpend National Savings Program, Currents Magazine, now in its 3rd year, and our new initiatives such as the Coalition for Financial Choice and the MSB Coalition.
And now we are taking a much more proactive approach to what we're trying to do, to the extent that we are having a dramatic impact on the implementation and the language of legislation and regulations that affect our industry.
We will be financial institutions to be reckoned with.
In addition to our legislative, regulatory, and customer programs, our annual conference and expo symbolizes the growth and unity of our industry. It is our signature event. The conference has grown from humble beginnings to become an integral event for the entire financial services industry. We started with 100 attendees in 1989. Today, we have more than 1,000 people here in Phoenix to address critical questions from our membership.
I do have a question for the administration of FiSCA today. I'm holding a check from one of the earliest golf tournaments. It was from $1 million, and I was just wondering, Jerry or Bill, is that check good yet?
As the conference has grown, so too has the stature of our keynote speakers. They offer ample testimony to our heightened profile and reputation. Looking to the future, the organization is moving aggressively to meet the new challenges facing our industry in ongoing perception issues, bank discontinuance, competition, and burdensome government regulation. And we will meet new challenges wherever we find them, or they find us.
The FDIC has its bias, and its bias is that it wants to serve what it calls the underserved or the underbanked or our customers. We're going to tell them they are being served, and they've been served for 70 years. And they are making a mistake by trying to put the genie in the back in the bottle by asking banks to come forward and do the things that we do. The banks aren't going to do it, and even if they do it, they're not going to do it as well as we do. We will tell the FDIC about our savings program. We will tell them about our financial education program. And we will tell them about our effort to provide an opportunity for our customers to gain credit.
We're also moving aggressively to turn new challenges into new opportunities, taking advantage of new technologies, the evolution of customer demands, and new products and services. We have been at the forefront in satisfying that demand for low to moderate income consumers, our customers, and we will continue to lead that charge. And as technology drives customer expectations, we will continue to update our services to meet their demands and to further enhance our economic position. Our founders served as the bedrock upon which we have worked together to build an association and an industry that is of and for local communities, servicing the millions of people that banks can't or won't serve. Looking ahead, we also can benefit from our founders' insights into the future.
This question of evolution of the industry is going to vary greatly depending upon not only the needs of the public we service, but also the strictures and limitations placed on us by the legislative blanket under which we operate.
What we must never forget, both as individuals and as an industry, is the positive impact we have on our customers' lives every day.
They're straightforward, and like I said, they're very personable. When you come in, they know who you are by first name, and you kind of feel like you're just at home when you come in, like what the small-town banks used to be.
Well, as a working person who is not extremely wealthy, it's good to have a place to go, you know, when you have nowhere else to go.
I lost my husband, and my income level was not the same, and my banks would not deal with me.
Well, I do with a bank, but this is more faster and easier, and it's convenience.
If I wasn't able to get a short-term loan, be getting lots of eviction notices, which I have gotten before, but the loan has enabled me to pay what I needed to pay until I got paid.
Everybody here is very friendly. The ladies get to know you. They take, I cannot be here for several months, and when I come in, it's, "Hi, Miss Davis, how are you?"
FiSCA was created to give our industry a united face and a unified voice.
My advice to the association is to continue to focus on the things that are important to your business. Taking care of your customer, giving them great service for a fair price in a convenient location. If the industry and its association focuses on that point alone, it will continue to enjoy another 20 years of success.
It is our customers' acceptance and satisfaction that drives us forward, guides our steps, and makes us strong enough to thrive in their communities in the decades to come. And by continuing to place the customer first, FiSCA will not merely persevere, we will flourish.